Yes, boxing fans, welcome back to the Mob pre-fight previews and predictions. You're listening again today with Jordan. Going to be taking you through an upcoming bout between Conor Benn, who is set to square off against Adrain Granados on Saturday, the 31st of July, 2021 at Matchroom Fight Camp in Essex. Just before we jump into it, give the video a like for me, hit subscribe, let us know your comments and thoughts down below. We'll get into my pre-fight preview and prediction. Now, this fight is scheduled for 12 rounds in the welterweight division. That is a weight limit of £147, which is 66.7 kilograms. Also on the undercard will be Can Yu and Lee Wood's fight for the WBA World Featherweight Championship. We'll be seeing Tommy McCarthy and Chris Billum-Smith fight for the CBC Commonwealth Cruiserweight and the BBBFC British Cruiserweight belts. We've got Jack Cullen against Avni Ildiram coming up on there as well. Really excited to see that one personally. We'll also be seeing Anthony Fowler and Roberto Garcia's bout on the same card. So really exciting matchups coming up for Matchroom Fight Camp. Was a great success last year. We've got another 3 fight nights coming up throughout the end of July and early to mid-August. And it was a great success last time round. This time it's going to have fans there. Going to be an even better atmosphere. I think it's going to be a staple of ADRIAN and DAZN going forward. And yeah, I'm really excited for all 3 of the upcoming fight camp shows. So we'll have a look at some stats first before we get into my prediction. Conor Benn will step into the ring undefeated record, 18 wins, no losses, no draws. 12 of those wins come by way of knockout, and Granados will make his way into the ring with a record of 21 wins, 8 losses, 3 draws. 15 of his wins come in by knockout. So very similar in the power department. Conor Benn, the younger man by 7 years at age 25. Granados has a height advantage over Benn of 1 inch. They both fight out of the orthodox stance. Now, Benn definitely the less experienced fighter overall, but I feel the more experienced in terms of his recent level of opponent. Recently fought and defeated Samuel Vargas on the 10th of April by TKO in a first round stoppage, which was really impressive. You know, a lot of people going into that fight were calling that as Benn's first real test. Seems like every Conor Benn fight is referred to his first real test at the moment, but I do feel putting on display against Vargas, who did recently drop and go the distance with Amir Khan in the back end of 2018, has really set Conor Benn on a good path of momentum. Got great form at the moment, and he's a really exciting fighter. So not just a prospect anymore, showing some genuine credibility and now getting some wins under his belt to make him a serious name in his division. And Conor Benn remains undefeated as a professional. He stopped 3 of his last 5 opponents, and he's the far more active fighter. Benn's last 5 fights have come over a period of 2 years, 3 months, meaning he's been fighting an average of every 5 months or so. In that total time, he's fought 25 rounds, so they've lasted 5 rounds on average, and he's one of the few fighters I feel that since the lockdowns we've had, he has actually massively been able to improve, not regressed or stalled in his career, and he's come out the other side of the lockdowns we've had, and he looks a serious threat now, and he's backing up all that hype and excitement we've had over the last few years for him. So I'm really excited to see Conor Benn back in the ring so soon, seeing what he can do. Getting into my prediction then, I think Granados a little bit long in the tooth now, 8 defeats in his record, has been stopped before. 31 years of age, not necessarily the oldest, but you know, with the amount of defeats he's had, and you know, not having really, to be honest, a notable win for quite some time, I can't see him causing too much trouble for Conor Benn in this fight. It is a little bit of a step down from Sammy Vargas, but we can forgive Benn for that. It's good to see him active and get him back out there. My prediction is a Conor Benn victory. I believe he's going to get the stoppage this time, probably fairly early as well. If you look at the aggression, intensity showed in his last fight, I feel like on the stage of fight camp he's going to want to do the same thing. So I'm predicting a Conor Benn stoppage win within inside the first 4 rounds of the fight. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a fairly one-sided affair again for Conor Benn, but it will be great to see him back out there and keeping active and then looking to push on for bigger and better things towards the end of the year. So yeah, knockout win for me for Conor Benn. Really looking forward to this one. Looking forward to all the fights in Fight Camp coming up. I think it's a great idea to keep it going. It's a staple every summer. You know, we spent years really not having too much boxing to watch in August, and now we're getting these summer fights in Fight Camp. So I'm all for it. It's boxing all year round, and it's again genuine 50-50 fights that are being matched up. So yeah, going to be a great few weeks, I think, for sure. Listen again today with Jordan for the mob predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you're looking forward to these fights just as much as I am. Like I said, again, hit the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, drop any comments down below. We'll speak to you again soon.